Native Stir Fry. My name's Jason. That's
Will.
I'm Ailish.
It's Jimmy.
My name is Kaden.
and we are Native Stir Fry. So let's talk about how we got our name first. So it was actually a funny story, really. We're sitting at Qdoba. We went to Qdoba after like just hanging out for some reason. It was me, Kaden, Will, some other people, but like they didn't decide to join. But we're just having a good ass conversation, and like we're just thinking to ourselves like, wow.
This could be good for a podcast.
Yeah, this could be good for a podcast. And we just started thinking. And then the way we got our name was, so us three, me, Kaden, Will, we're like the one that thought of the name. And we're like, how do we include all of ourselves in the name without mentioning our name? So it's like fair, you know? And then Kaden's Native American.
Yes, sir.
Me and Will, we're Asian. He's Filipino. I'm Vietnamese. So we're like, what's the thing that could fit all of us? And we're like, Native Stir Fry. Like, look how that worked out. And then that's just how we got our name. And this happened like a year ago. I don't know.
Year and a half
Ago. And now we decided to do it, which is crazy. And I'm excited for it. And the way we got Ailish and Jimmy on, so we, after the haunted house, we just went to Jimmy's house to hang out. We went to the haunted house. And we were just talking, and right as we were about to leave, actually, we got in another conversation at the front door. And then we were like, you know what, let's go back down and let's talk some more. And it was like, I said to leave at 2, and it was like at 1:40. We stayed up till like, how late?
Like 4
Four.
Yeah, we talked a lot. And like, so we just came down, sat at a table, and we were just talking. And then they brought some good topics to what we were talking about. And then I was like, hold up, wait a second. Let me interrupt this conversation. I was like, and we're back to Native Stir Fry. Just joking around. And then it actually turned out good. Yep. So, and Ailish, how come you wanted to join this podcast?
Well, I've always heard about you guys talking about making a podcast, and I knew of it. Didn't know, when it would happen, obviously. And then recently I started listening to podcasts. For example, we got Zane and Heath Unfiltered, we got Big Mood, and then we got Tiger Belly. After listening to those, I'm like, okay, our group can do this. Like, we have some interesting stories, very unique to us. And so that night that we were talking, they invited me, and I'm like, yeah, you guys, you need that female perspective, first off.
I agree with that.
And I've known you all for so long, so, like, we all have stories to tell, including Jimmy. So I was on board pretty quickly, and that's how I joined.
Jimmy, how about you?
Well, we were just talking, and our conversations were pretty amazing. And I just thought, like, wow, this is something that we could definitely do. And I just really believe in you guys. And me being in audio and lighting tech, I figured it would be a really fun project for me to set up all the microphones and just help you guys out. And now I'm actually officially part of the team, so it's pretty amazing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Jimmy is a big part of this podcast. Like, most of his equipment, he found out. He knows how to work it all. Like, let's be honest. If it was just like us three, it would have been fun. It would have been a really scuffed podcast. I ain't gonna lie. But now look at us for our very first episode. Look at the equipment we got. Like, this is pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah, thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you, Jimmy, for real.
It's my pleasure. I really believe in you guys, and I think we can go pretty big.
Appreciate it. I really believe that we can go big too.
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell. That is true. Mm-hmm. But now to our first topic. First topic. Have you guys heard about in the news about Alec Baldwin?
A little
bit, like surface level at least.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but let me tell you about it. So, he's an actor on a movie called Rust, and I think it's an old Western movie. I'm pretty sure. And there's a scene where he had what was supposed to be a prop gun, and he ended up accidentally killing the director, and he didn't kill anyone else. He killed the director, and he injured another director. And like, that's just crazy to me, like how we're putting so much money into movies, like millions of dollars, and like accidents like that could still happen. It's just crazy to me.
Didn't like the same thing happen like Bruce Lee's son or something like that? Like
Bruce Lee's son, Brandon Lee, he died through a accident prop gun incident. So it's just like crazy how it's still happening in 2021 after spending millions of dollars on movies. Like we should go through protocol about this shit, and like it shouldn't be happening like that. And it's actually crazy too, because in 2017 he tweeted out, don't quote me on this, he said basically, how would it feel, I wonder how it would feel to accidentally wrongfully kill someone, I believe. Yeah. And then it turned out to happen to him.
Yeah, did not age well at all.
Like, I feel like it wasn't like the tweet definitely like set him up, because that does seem like pretty shady, honestly. But like, I don't think he was willingly going out to fucking kill someone. Yeah.
Foreshadowed it.
Sure.
Spoke that shit into
existence. That's insane, though.
Yeah.
It really is.
Props can.
It's blank.
Because like I'm pretty sure they use like real guns, but like blanks and shit. But what is it? Don't quote me on this, but I saw someone say like, what is it? There's like residue of like real bullets still in the gun. Yeah, you can shoot
like a shrapnel.
Shrapnel. Yeah. And yeah, that's probably like the reason why.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know.
And if you've seen the pictures, I feel so bad for him.
Yeah.
You can just tell it's like so much guilt and.
Is that the pictures of him on the road?
Yeah.
Something like that?
It was like he was like outside the police department or something.
Yeah.
It's honestly a really traumatizing experience. Imagine just killing someone on accident.
Yeah.
And like, even though it's on accident, people are still gonna think like there's a setup behind it. Like, not everyone's gonna believe it's an accident, which is another thing that would traumatize me too. Like, not everyone believing I did it on accident. Like, if I was in his situation, that would scar me for life, just killing someone on accident. And most people believe that it was an accident, but still, like,
has he been charged with anything? I don't think he has, right?
No,
not yet. Yeah.
But they are on an ongoing investigation. I think they're investigating him, the prop directors, and just like the whole movie, like a lot of the cast members. And
I mean, like, killing someone like fucks you up mentally.
It really does.
Absolutely.
Accident or not, like, that shit fucks
there's
you up.
There's still gonna be something like left over from the accident.
Oh, 100%. Like what you call PTSD and shit.
Yeah.
He's gonna have like dreams about it, everything
absolutely.
like that.
I feel like it's 2021. They should have like fake guns that look real.
Yeah. Sure.
Why are we
not like using real guns?
Real guns. I don't know.
And
it's insane to me.
Alec Baldwin has like talked about it, and he's saying like how there should be a lot more protocol going on this. He doesn't even think that they should be using real guns in like movies. And like, honestly, I kind of agree. Like, we're in 2021, we could make a fake gun look really realistic.
That's what, like special effects. Like,
you don't need to
actually shoot, for real. You don't need to actually shoot a gun for it to look like it's real.
Yeah, like,
I feel like with us being from Columbine High School, like going to that place, I feel like gun control is a big issue that we all like to talk about.
Yeah, and I feel like this situation is definitely going to bring up the gun control thing again. But like, in my opinion, I don't think it should really involve with that, because, well, like, I see how it does, but like, I don't think it should, because like, they weren't using it for like harm or like the purpose of a gun. They're using it as a prop for a movie.
Yeah.
But like, I know like everyone's gonna bring it in towards that, and like they're gonna have discussions about that. But you know, it's just like,
I wouldn't tell that it's definitely gonna change something in like the movie scene and stuff like that.
Definitely.
Definitely seen. I don't know how many times it's happened, but it's definitely happened before with that Bruce Lee for
It's happened way too many times than it should happen. Let's say that for sure. It's just like so crazy to me, and like what you were saying, how like trauma and stuff, and like some people can't even kill like an animal for hunting. I know you're a hunter and you got it in you, but like, that's why not a lot of people hunt. Like, they don't even have the courage to like kill an animal, and if they do, they'll get like traumatized from it. And now think about this. This is a person, you know.
Yeah. So that's, and like, going back to your like hunting, like first time you ever killed a deer, did you like ever feel like any remorse or anything, like any like PTSD or something?
I don't know. With hunting, is a game plan. You feel me? It's like you go out there knowing, like, hoping you're gonna
that
get
you
something.
are gonna kill someone.
You know, because it's not. Yeah. It's like two different things. You know, you ain't going just to like kill something. Like, when I go out hunting, I go to like feed my family, get some food. You know, it's not like
1 second.
It's not really like anything else besides that.
Yeah. So like, you went into it knowing like what you're gonna do. Like, you're gonna have like something come out from it.
Yeah, there's something called buck fever. If anything, you don't feel like no remorse. It's just like you get really excited. You're like, damn, I for real did it. You feel me? But it's not like I'm like a psycho or nothing like that. It's just like it's two different things, you know. One's like an actual human being and shit like that, and the other one's the animal. I'm just doing it for food, you feel me? Feed my family, everything like that.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say I felt no remorse, but it was definitely like, I don't know, it's kind of like it changed me, but not in like in a bad way. I was just like
not like in a psychotic way.
Yeah, not in a psychotic way. Nah. Not like
and
that.
like another thing is, it's not like you do it for fun. You use the animal and you actually eat it and stuff.
Everything.
So like, it's not like you just go do it. Like, I feel like some people that hunt like and don't use it. Like, I feel like there's a little thing about it. Like, you know?
I would say, like for example, you shoot like a predator, like a coyote or something like that. You feel me? You don't typically carry it out because they don't taste good. You feel me? And it's just like you're killing it just to like save the population of like whatever you're hunting. So like in this case, let's just say like deer or whitetail, something like that. So it's just like in that situation, it wouldn't be bad to leave it, because then if you leave it there, right? For example, something called quartering out. If like, especially when I'm elk hunting, right? We hike deep in the mountains, so it's like we can't drag the full deer out. You know, we're like 11 miles in. It's like we ain't gonna walk 11 miles dragging like a few 100 pounds behind us. So it's like you go, you cut off all the meat that you want, back straps, shoulders, all that. But then the rest, you know, feed the animals there, the birds, coyotes, everything like that. So it's like really with hunting, nothing's hurting the population or anything like that. It's just like more likely helping it out.
And like you were saying, like some animals are overpopulated. That I think there isn't there a law in Colorado, like, or a rule like you're just trying to like limit this population of animals because they're like destroying the habitat or something like that?
Well, the main premise besides hunting is like, it's like if a species has like no predators, no nothing, they're just gonna thrive in overpopulation, right?
Yeah.
And then if like a sickness or disease or something like that, like a while ago there's something going on, it was called like the zombie deer disease, something like that. And it was like deers turning into like literal zombies. Really? And it was like they had holes all over themselves. I think that there was even like some things of like deer eating other deer, stuff like that. So it's like, you know, you take them out, and the population is good, you know? It's not like we're lowering the population out. We're just kind of keeping it steady, so it's not like overpopulated. Yeah. I mean, overpopulates, sickness comes in, or disease, something like that, wipes out the full population, and deer's extinct, you feel me?
Isn't it like, what is it, that disease you're talking about? Isn't it like, kind of like, what is it? The disease like takes over their body and then like, kind of makes them a zombie or something?
It's something to the brain. I remember, like, I don't know, like, this was a while ago when I researched it. It was like, I was in middle school, and it was like something to toxic waste, something like that. And yeah, it would mess up their brain, and then it would like do stuff to like their fur, their skin, everything like that. So it was like a full bad thing. But
I'm pretty sure that was like a disease in like ants or some shit. Like it kind of people were like linking it to like spores and shit from like Last of Us, you know?
Oh damn!
Like it would like take over their body and like they would just become like a zombie. Yeah.
There was even people that were afraid like if you if you killed a deer that has any sort of disease, you don't eat it, you know?
Yeah.
Just because like you
don't know catch anything.
You don't know what's gonna happen. So like people were scared, like, oh, if you kill one, you eat it, you're gonna turn into a zombie. This is gonna happen. It's gonna be like doomsday. It was like we don't really know. There's never been any cases or anything like that, but But it was definitely crazy going like that. And it was like it wasn't like a bunch of them in Colorado, but like there was a few. Like it was like, there's a map full of it with like the red dots and stuff like that. And there was a few in the area that I hunted, but I never saw any.
You were hunting around that time?
Yeah. I've been
like
hunting.
were you ever scared, like if you killed a deer and then like it did have the disease, you were kind of like skeptical on it? Trying to like take it back or something?
So the big thing is, right, a big thing in hunting, right, bow hunters, anything like that, you hit like a gut shot, or like you hit a shot that doesn't kill them, you feel me? It's like, you know, infections, everything like that. So it was like, if you go and you get a deer and it like has a hole in it or like something like that, or you hit the stomach, everything in that area is just like done for, you know, because like all the stomach and everything just leaks out, everything's like done. But.
Sorry to interrupt. I just apologize for the background noise you might be hearing. we're still a new podcast. We don't have our own office.
Yeah,
we're just in my basement.
Yeah,
so sorry about that.
No sound reducing anything.
This is how it starts. Okay,
so
we're on the first
in the beginning.
We promise you though, it will get better though. This is not the last you will see of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Where was I at?
Sorry to interrupt.
Nah, you're good. I don't even remember where I was at.
We were just talking about the disease and shit.
I don't remember.
Do you know when that disease happened? Like
I was in. Oh God, when did I do photography?
It was a couple years ago though.
I think I was either in like 7th or 8th grade.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it was like 3 years ago. It was really big back then. It was like hitting news and everything.
So how long have you been hunting for?
Oh damn. Since I can remember, probably. I was shooting guns at 3. I went out the first time I went hunting was around like 3, 4, just with my dad. You know, you can't legally like hunt or anything like that with like until you're like, I think it's like 12 or 13 here.
Is that when you had to take like shooter safety or?
You need to get your hunter safety course,
safety.
yeah, and then that's when you can go draw tags and everything.
How is that class?
Not bad. It's mainly grown ups, you know, like people who are trying to get into the sport and everything like that. So like, it was like I'm pretty sure I was the only like young kid there. I think so. I think I was.
You're the youngest.
Yeah, definitely. And it was like me and my dad that went in there. Even though my dad, he was just there for like support.
And your dad's been hunting for like all his life too.
Yeah, since he was I don't know what it is in Vermont, but like probably like 13, 12, around the same thing. But yeah, then like back there is totally different from here. Like here, very little people hunt. You know,
really?
like
Yeah.
I think I've met in like besides like out in the area that we hunt, you meet hunters out there. But like at school and stuff, I went down. I met like 3, 4 kids of hunting. Yeah. But back there, like everyone hunts. It's like a big thing. Everybody when
it's
they're
like part of their culture.
Yeah, everybody there, like when they grew up, their dream wasn't to be like rich, be a like pro gamer.
Yeah.
It was like they want to get a cabin out there, own a bunch of land. Right, that's how it was. But it was different times. That was a while ago too.
Yeah. Do you think the generation now is still thinking like that?
No, definitely not. It's like I feel like if you have someone if I didn't have my dad in my family, nobody hunted, I wouldn't hunt. But like I feel like if you have a figure in your life that like is into it and like brings you into it, then it's like
it like rubs off on you.
Yeah, definitely rubs. Like my cousin, I got him into it.
Yeah,
and now me and him are hunting together.
I don't know, like for me, my parents when they lived in Vietnam, they had like kill animals and shit. I don't know why I can't really get into it. Like, I don't think I got the guts to honestly gut an animal like my mom can. Like,
gutting is nasty.
Like I watch my mom do it, I'm like, yeah, just show me when it's done.
Right. Honestly, like even when I was like fishing, like I would just give the fish to my mom and shit, cause like she was just used to that shit. Like back in the Philippines, and like I was just like, I don't want to see any of that shit. I just want to eat the fish or something.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people are like that, you know. They got like a weak stomach, so they can't see it. And if they do, they don't want to eat it no more. You know? It's like even when you go and buy food in the grocery store and stuff, the same stuff happened. Exactly. Something died, they gutted it. It's the same stuff, you know. But I don't know. It's just more fresh if you go out there and get it yourself.
Yeah. For me, I think I do have a weak stomach, but a little stronger than like the average person. So my parents, like, it's like a really special dish. I don't know if you know it, Jimmy. It's like a blood or a plate full of blood, and like it's from like a chicken, and it's like kind of crazy how they make it. Like they make it right in the backyard, and I'm just like, I don't know how you can eat that. And like my parents say it's really good, and I do believe them. I'm just like,
wait, it's just the blood?
It's like blood and like topping, like some. I don't know. I always called it a Vietnamese pizza because it looked like a pizza and it was just red. You know?
Wait, so it was like a soup or like what was it?
No, it was like the blood kind of like dries up.
Oh,
and, like,
okay.
Oh, like, so it looks like the tomato paste or something.
Yeah, kind of like something like that.
Huh. That's cool.
What's like the weirdest food you guys ever tried?
Weirdest food? My mom sometimes gets like pork liver or something.
Yeah.
Like
I
just
don't think that's that weird.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's that weird, but like I don't know, from like the outside perspective, it could be pretty weird. But like no, like it's just like she gets like a bowl and then like some rice or something and like the pork liver with like still the blood in it and shit, and just like pours it on the rice and shit and just eats it like that.
Yeah. With me, it's been menudo, which like I'm pretty sure it's cow, but like the inside's like.
What's so weird about it inside of a cow?
Like, maybe like intestines and stuff like that. I forget. Or like cow tongue, which is like tacos.
Cow tongue. I had that.
It's good. It's.
Do you like cow tongue?
I like it. It's soft.
Have you guys tried Rocky Mountain oysters?
Yeah. I have.
I haven't.
That's what I. What is it actually?
It's like some kind of
testicle. Isn't it bull testicle?
Yeah.
I don't ever think about that. I'm just like, oh, this is just an oyster.
Yeah.
But like, sometimes my brother just likes to fuck me. He's like, you're eating a ball of a bull. I'm like, man, why you gotta tell me that? I'm thinking it's an oyster.
Damn.
I would say like with me, it would either be Rocky Mountain oysters or like a heart.
A heart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that's the thing you do when you kill your first deer.
First deer.
Do you have to
just take a bite out of the heart?
Yeah, some people literally just take a bite out of it raw.
Really?
Oh yeah.
It's like a thing.
It's
like a
That's
thing.
insane.
And like newer hunters, they don't do it. You know, I don't do it.
Oh.
But like to the people coming in, like my cousin when he got his first one, I was like, you gotta take a bite of the heart. That's like tradition. Yeah, that's tradition. You got to. But nah, we cooked no. Like he was like scared to do it, and I was like, I'm just joking.
You should have made him do it.
That's fucked up.
That's the tradition of becoming a hunter. You get your first kill, you gotta eat the heart.
No, yeah, I don't think we save the heart at all. But like, it's tough, dude. The heart is some really tough meat. Yeah, but could have been the way we cooked it. I don't know.
I think the weirdest thing I ever ate, it's called balut or something like that.
Oh, the like 100-year-old egg or something.
It's not an actual 100-year-old egg, but it is an egg with the actual.
Oh, with the chicken in it.
Yeah, with the actual bird in it.
Yeah.
And like, so every Vietnamese New Year we make them, and it's like good luck to eat it.
Good. Tastes so good.
You like it?
You like it?
I'll be honest, I don't eat that. I fucking pick out the
You
yolk.
don't eat it?
I pick out the yellow part, and that's all I eat. And I'm like,
Bro.
and like sometimes I even hesitate eating that. I'm like,
Dude,
Yeah.
you
I'm
have
not
to
a
eat
fan.
it.
I'm not a fan of
It's
it.
literally
to be honest.
the best party food. One of the best party foods.
Party food.
It is a party food in Vietnamese tradition. Like, so we call it like nhowing. I don't know how you say it.
Yeah, yeah.
Me and him speak different dialects of Vietnamese, but like, it's like just like food that you eat while like drinking, basically, and partying. Like that's one of them. What else is like I don't know what is it? It's just like
What is what?
it's like meat, but like it doesn't look cooked. I don't know. Batui. I'm saying it different from. It's just like meat. It's literally. I don't know how to explain, but there's that. But like a Vietnamese party food is kind of weird.
Like chicken feet?
Nah.
Duck feet? Or something?
Nah. But snails.
Snails?
Like, I like snails. Have you guys ever had snails?
Nah.
Would you guys
That's
ever
so
try it?
good.
I probably.
I mean,
Probably.
honestly, I'm like open to anything. Like,
Really?
I'll try anything.
Besides bugs. Like, you
Bugs?
know,
No, I
people
like
have-
bugs.
Some crickets. You
Yeah.
can find those at gas stations.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Have any of you guys ate any crickets?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I've never tried it, but like I'd be down.
I don't think I would ever try.
I've had those like I don't know what they're called, but they're like worms.
Oh,
Mealworms?
Mealworms?
Something like mealworms.
Yeah.
Ain't that fish bait?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, when I had crickets, I was out in Vermont. Went to a candy shop, and like it was like you put your bag on the scale, and like
Oh,
it
yeah.
weighs them, and you
Oh
like, charge them.
yeah.
I don't know. It's in New Hampshire. It's I'm pretty sure it still holds the title of like the longest candy aisle or whatever. It's just like
really?
a big like shelf full of just jars of candy going all the way down the store.
And then you
And there's,
scoop
like-
it and put it in the bag.
Yeah. You like scoop it and you put it in, and there's like gloves and stuff. And you just grab it. Yeah, right at checkout they had some crickets, and I was like,
Wow.
And you tried it?
I was like, might as well.
How'd it taste?
I got like a chocolate flavor. It's like coated in
Oh,
chocolate.
interesting.
Yeah, they take the cricket, coat it in chocolate, dry, put it in there.
I've never heard
Crunchy.
of that. I've seen like people put like spices on
Yeah,
it,
I
shit,
see.
like
Yeah,
ranch
you-
flavor or something.
Just
You
Right.
can. I mean, it was at a candy shop. You can get like a sour cream and onion.
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
a whole bunch of flavors like that. But nah.
I feel like the only way I'll try it, if you don't tell me it's a cricket, you just like, oh, this is a crunchy.
I mean, it looks like a cricket.
Oh, it does? You don't try to hide the
It's
shape?
like it's not like they went and they like coat it in like a bar. You know, it's like they just dip the cricket and put it in. But like,
Whoa.
and then there they also had like I didn't have the nuts to try it, but they had like a sucker with like a bug in it. They had like a
Oh, yeah.
they had, like a-
Oh yeah, no. I know
yeah,
what you're
those
talking
ones.
about.
Yeah. I was
Like
like, no.
scorpion.
Yeah, there's like a scorpion one.
That shit put me off. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't doing that.
You know, that you mentioned scorpion. My parents, every time we went to Vietnam, we just bring like this big jar, and there's like scorpion, and
yeah.
snake in it, and like,
Oh.
and I think it's like an alcoholic drink, right? Isn't it a liquor?
Yeah, it's a liquor.
I think
And,
I've
like,
seen it. Yeah.
And they, they drank it, and I'm just like, bro, what are you doing? Like.